Manoj, good to see you once again. Welcome to Bollywood Hungama.
थैंक यू रोहित.
मनोज आप आप ऐसी जगह पे पहुंच जाते हो जहां आपकी रिलीजेस बैक टू बैक आ जाती है. ये प्लानिंग से होता है या ये हो जाता है?
ये हो जाता है. हमने प्लानिंग तो झंडे का बहुत पहले से, बिकॉज ऑन OTT एवरीथिंग इज प्लान शेड्यूल्ड. दे डोंट गो अवे फ्रॉम द स्लेट. बट जुगनुमा का ऐसा हुआ कि हमको कुछ एक रास्ते मिल रहे थे. इट्स इन इंडिपेंडेंट फिल्म, इंडी फिल्म है.
हाँ.
So indie films, they are always looking for mentors.
Yeah.
Okay, always looking for supporters, people who are who believe in the subject and the film, and they have a way to spread it out, right? तो ऐसे करके कुछ लोग मिले, उन्होंने बहुत ज़्यादा इनको कॉन्फिडेंस दिया राम रेड्डी को और टीम को. So they suddenly thought of releasing it right now. And once they decided on it, with the help of some few of the market experts, then it becomes my responsibility to somehow help them, support them as much as possible. Because I've also been shooting, continuously I've been shooting. So I had to take out time for Jhende to promote. Now Jugnuma is something I'm very very proud of, to tell you, very honestly. It's a film. Somewhere sits on top of my filmography. Wow. Okay, you'll agree with me when you watch the film. It's a kind of film which is magical. It's and it is saying too many things.
Okay.
It is talking about detachment. It is talking about seeking. It is talking about inheritance. It is talking about stars and flying. It is talking about nature, everything. But on the base of it is still a very beautiful story about a family, where there is father and there's mother, and there are two small children. One has just hit the teenage, and the teenage problem.
Okay.
That also this one talks about. So when I believe so much in this film, and I rate it so high in my own filmography that I have no other reason but just to go ahead and put my might behind it.
Wow.
And somehow we found, we are pushing and pulling here and there so that we can do as much as possible for this film.
Wow. That's saying a lot because, on one side you have a Netflix film, you have an Amazon show, then you end up doing this independent film. At the start, if I take you, why did you do this? What did you say yes to? Who came to you?
Ram Reddy came to me. He gave me the script. Okay. I spent few days with the script. I read it twice, and I felt a strong urge.
Okay.
I can only compare that urge with somebody you meet in life, and that you have to be with this person.
Wow.
It was that kind of an urge for me to do this film. The film spoke to me in the very right way. It's somewhere mashed with all the things that was going on in my mind. And I was at a juncture of my career when there were too many questions in my head, but I was not getting answer, about my life, about my purpose, and that is when this film happened. And it just matched, it just aligned so well. After that, it was a long journey, Rohit. Just before lockdown, we started shooting. On the third day of the shoot, lockdown was announced. Everybody ran down to their houses, to their homes. My family and I, luckily we were there. My family was also there. We chose to stay back.
Okay.
And we stayed with Ram and his wife for another 4 months. We didn't come down at all. Then again after a year, these guys went up. I was getting ready to go up, and I was hit by Delta Corona very badly. Delta was very intense and very dangerous. I started getting a little bit all right. As soon as I got the approval to get out of my house, my bags were packed to move to the mountains for this film. And I was so unwell. My metabolism was so down, I could not even climb one step. I was in that kind of a condition.
Wow.
So they postponed the shoot by 5-7 days for me to recover, but still I was not fully well. But while making the film, I recovered. I fought against it. I challenged myself. I used to go for a trek, a small trek, just to get my lungs,
Stamina.
get my lungs capacity back. So it was a struggle, but I was enjoying. I was so much into the film that everything started looking very, very, secondary to me. Even my health. The film experience was so fascinating. Just playing this character, being part of this story, was so magical. I think it was a blessing for me.
वाओ, इतना पैशनेटली कोई फिल्म के बारे में बहुत कम एक्टर्स के बारे में सुना है
Right.
ऐसे बोलते हुए. बट आई रिमेंबर वी डिड वन इंटरव्यू ओवर Zoom when you were stuck just before COVID.
Right.
So this is what you were shooting and you
Right.
were, yeah,
Right.
yeah. Independent film and actors do nowadays. I interview so many actors and they always tell me कि we want a producer who will release it properly. They want to be safe कि ये बड़ा producer है, ये release कर देगा. Now I know Anurag, Guneet, everybody's come on board later, I feel.
Yeah, because they watched the film.
They watched the film.
And they were completely blown. And Anurag called me up and he said, "What this stuff that you guys have made?
Wow.
I'm completely blown by the beauty of it."
Wow.
The word beauty is something rarely used when you are appreciating a film.
Correct.
And Manoj Bhai, it is so magical. I'm going to put all my might behind it. I'm going to be with this film till the end. Now I'm there. Guneet is there. We are going to take it anywhere that we can. And now Vetri Maran and Nag Ashwin and so many others from South, they have lent their names now to the film after watching it. So that says so much about the
says
film
so much,
and the
yeah.
quality of the film, that Ram Reddy has created a world which is something that has never been seen before, that has never been felt before. Okay, this is I really can't. Even if I tell you the story, you will not feel it.
Right. I saw the trailer.
Right.
And it's beautiful.
Right.
I could make out little bit of what you are
Right.
saying. आप जो बोल रहे हो वो मिला के मैं बना रहा हूँ कि क्या होगा ये.
Right.
But still can't gauge what it is. But just tell the audience a little bit what should they expect going in.
What should they expect? A very beautiful, magical world. This story is set in about a guy who owns huge amount of land and orchard. And one fine day, he finds one tree. The next day, 3 trees burnt.
Yeah.
And from there, he starts trying to find out how is it happening. And he's not finding the answer. More he's trying to search, more difficult, and it is becoming for him to find that answer.
Yeah.
So the story is just that 2 lines,
Okay.
And then such great talents in this film. This is I don't know whether you realize this or not, that the independent films, they offer not only great stories but also offer so many talents which are mesmerizing. And that's exactly my complaint with the mainstream cinema. Though I'm here and there, I'm part of them.
Both.
But my problem with them is that they don't focus too much on talent. They focus too much on putting things together.
Projects.
And then they start talking about the releasing date. You understand? So this is when I watch an independent film, I feel fulfilled as a cinema person. The tragedy is that in Mumbai we are not focusing on cinema part of the films. We are focusing the money on money aspect of every film. It works for few, but it doesn't work for most of them.
Yeah, doesn't work for most of them.
Most of them.
Correct.
But still there are no lessons learned. But मैं ये करता रहता हूँ because it helps me to grow.
Correct.
It helps
As
me
an
to
actor.
evolve as a person, as an actor. And learning new things every day can only be possible if you are getting into an unknown area.
Right. यहाँ पर क्या होता है, part 3, part 4 सब आते जाएंगे. But
जी, जी.
you would think independent cinema is braver, bolder. They take more risks. They can afford to take more chances.
They are the only people who are taking risks, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what more threatening can it be or intimidating that you are showing your film at Cannes, you are being celebrated, you are wearing tuxedo, and you are coming out, and you see people associated with the film celebrating, but as a producer or director, the only one thing that is haunting you, what from now?
What next? Yeah.
What next? When you take your, when I'm going to take the flight back to Mumbai,
उसके बाद
इसके बाद क्या?
क्या?
Actual journey independent film की वहाँ से शुरू होती है.
My God. हाँ.
And I found that very unsettling. And only for that reason, I avoid going to festivals, even if my films are traveling, because that question, what next, troubles me too much, because I exactly know what lies ahead.
Even as an actor, you feel
Even
that-
as an actor, because as an actor in all of these independent films, I'm one of the responsible person, responsible member.
with the face of
I know what it takes to really go through that grind.
हाँ.
There is too much of insult. There is too much of heartbreaks. There is too much of begging. Because there's no money.
Yeah, there's no money. Right.
And when there is no money, I mean, nobody gives a second look to you. And when they talk about about the film that you are so passionate about in such a demeaning manner, it breaks your heart completely. But you're still trying to stand with your spine straight, with your film. That takes a lot out of you, right?
And some films have journeys like this also, where you have come after a festival. Look, everybody wants to attach their name with it.
Some of them.
Yeah.
That's very rare.
Okay,
Right?
that's very
rare.
Right.
But with this film, I would say that Anurag and Guneet, Ram Reddy and his father, I myself, we have this resolve that we are going to really take care of this film and
Nice.
make sure that it releases with a lot of respect.
Right.
That's it.
Right. Anurag told me last time I interviewed him, he said कि मेरा नाम लगा के कोई अच्छी फिल्म और अच्छा सिनेमा बढ़ा सकता है. I'm ready to give my
Yeah,
name.
that's something, that is the contribution he's been making since a long time.
Long time. Yeah, that's great.
And this is what he will always be remembered for, apart from the films that he has made, apart
yeah.
from the pain that he's taken to say his own story. This is a huge contribution that Anurag will be known for.
True. Manoj, Anurag has been around for long. We all love him. We love his
Right.
cinema. This industry also needs new, younger director, braver director, the new Anurag Kashyap, the next
Right.
generation of it. What do you want to tell them? A young director who's listening to you, how does one stay true to cinema, stay true to the art, but also balance the commercial side, pay your bills?
Well, yeah, balancing is a very difficult thing. I would say that first and foremost, you should stick to your guns. There will be too many heartbreaks. There will be too many dark moments. But at the end of the day, you should always remember why you have come to this city.
Right.
Just remember that reason, and that reason will keep you going. Because if you are getting lured by the things which is going to distract you from the actual reason which made you reach this city, then you are going to get lost.
Correct. Yeah.
Because and Anurag is standing because of his own conviction.
Yeah. Absolutely.
He's made too many enemies,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
In the process, he's broken glasses. He broken his own hands.
Yeah,
his
yeah.
anger. He felt sick,
Yeah.
but he stuck to his guns, right?
Till now.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So he can be a better better example for all the filmmakers. They're only looking at his films,
Yeah.
but they should look at this person and his journey
True.
and learn a lot from him.